This is the Menu 18 beef ravioli US MRE. I forgot to mention here, this MRE contains 1,250 calories and weighs 32 ounces or 907 grams. Today we are going to be eating it, so let's open it up. Here we have the main. This contains 280 calories, 16 grams of protein, so not bad. First Strike energy bar, 260 calories, so almost as much as the actual main. Accessory packet. This is the caffeine gum. Bill's Brew, freeze-dried coffee, 0-calorie sweetener, creamer, non-dairy, moist towelette, and then some other stuff. Here we have a cheese spread, beverage-based powder, tropical punch, 120 calories, some old M&Ms, 230 calories, best before 2022, so those are a bit old. This is wheat snack bread, 200 calories, 4 grams of protein. Tabasco. And we have a water pouch and the heater. All right, let's get this laid out on the tray. Here we are. Let's start off getting this main prepared. Let's get the cheese in here too. Get that warmed up. Oh, that's unfortunate. The heater bag has a rip in it. We're gonna have to improvise. All right, let's hope I'm back in time. It's already been wetted, so let's get this all transferred over. This is gonna be hot. Get that in there. Get some water in there. Zipped up. Let's get it to one side. Roll it. Good thing we have these paper cloths. Alrighty, that's all cleaned up now. So let's let that warm up and let's move on to this wheat snack bread. This is 200 calories. It's just a slightly sweetened bread, I don't know, clone, I'd say. First Strike cran raspberry bar. Now these aren't particularly lookers, but they are pretty good. I'll put that over there. Let's get this tropical punch going. sure these M&Ms are a bit stale, but you know, getting something like this in an MRE is a good morale boost. So isn't that big of a deal. They're kind of chalky. Let's get this coffee going. I do not see the caffeine on here, but I'm sure it's somewhere around 200 to 300. Let's get sugar in there and some water. Almost instantly dissolved. Probably should mix it up a bit. I'm not going to use any creamer. That's some good coffee. All right, let's start off with this fruit punch. It's sour. Kind of reminds me of a red Now and Later. Let's get some of this coffee. Very good coffee for being freeze-dried. And just the perfect amount of sweetener for 1 cup, in my opinion. Let's try this First Strike energy bar. Very chewy. Quite the workout on your jaw. But it has these crunchy bits. I imagine this is probably rice, as you would see in a crunch bar. We have some cranberries, and then the main bar is like a raspberry puree with some like gelatin, I imagine. Unfortunately, we didn't get any jelly to go on the wheat snack bread. I'll put some cheese on here in a bit, but we'll just go in for a plain bite. Yeah, it's like a school lunch pizza. Sorry, it's like school lunch pizza bread. It's dry, but it's not stale or anything. It's plenty squishy. And it'll definitely be better with some cheese on it. It also has a slight sweetness to it. I think it's been about enough time for this main. So let's see if it's any good. On this side, doesn't feel as warm as I'd like it to, but that's because of this makeshift stuff, and you know, it's probably fine without it. Let's smush this up a bit. My hands are a bit wet, but I think I got it. It reminds me of like a Chef Boyardee meal. It's plenty fine. I mean, it's not bad at all. Could do with a bit more moisture for the meat sauce, but it is an MRE, so I'm not expecting too much. Now, a popular thing, supposedly, that was done with these is that they would add some cheese and the whole bottle of Tabasco, and it would supposedly change this into a different dish. I'm gonna save a bit of the cheese for the bread. Get over. Now let's go ahead and mix this up. Alrighty, let's give it a try. So the Tabasco added a sourness to it with the tiniest bit of spice because this isn't that big of a bottle. You can taste the cheese a little bit after the first bite. I do think the original Maine is better by itself, but you know, I could see how if you were having this a bunch of days in a row and you wanted to spice it up, literally, and you know, change it a bit, this could be refreshing. And it does in fact change the meal a lot. It's actually growing on me. This isn't too bad. And I can easily say for this, it's definitely filling for the amount of calories that you're getting. All right, I have to try this. Definitely mellows down the flavors, and they work really well together. Highly recommend that. As far as you know, customizing the dish goes, I think this is pretty top tier. Because usually if you try and change it, it kind of ruins it. Let's try out this caffeine gum. Come on. There we go. These are 110 milligrams of caffeine each. It's a very heavy minty flavor. Also slightly chalky, but after chewing for a couple seconds, it gets into that gum, you know, consistency. You should definitely eat the gum after the meal, or like save it for later, because it is mint and that doesn't really pair well with anything. And I hope you enjoy this type of content, because I am going to be doing a good amount more of it in the future. So thanks for watching.